Arsenal Fan TV America, welcome back. Another episode from your beloved Arsenal Fan TV here in the Northwest USA. Look, very tough, very difficult loss to swallow. I'm going to be honest here with you. We lost 4-1 to a flying, very well-oiled team or machine, Manchester City, that is. We went and played a game at the Etihad that again finished at 4-1. It's not really that this loss, Mikel Arteta's never beaten Man City. It's not the loss itself. The last time I remember we beat them in 2015. It was Santi Cazorla time, and we beat him 2-0 at the Etihad. It was a flying Arsenal team. That's Ozil's days, Santi Cazorla again, Alexis Sanchez. Listen, heart is very important. I didn't see Arsenal play with heart as well as Manchester City. Listen, if you're going to compare both teams, of course, Manchester City have the best of the best in the world, but we also have some of the best in the world. So we're not completely out of comparison with them. But in games like that, as a football coach, I believe 100% that heart wins. What's heart? 50-50 opportunities. If the ball is right in the middle, 50% I win it, 50% they win it. The more aggressive team, the team with more heart will get that ball, will win this 50-50 battles. The ones that will always work for each other's, no matter what happened. They don't get frustrated with each other's. That's a very well-managed team that does that. And City examples that week in, week out. We can't forget how good of a team they are, the players they have. Unfortunately, I have to, as an Arsenal fan, talk about them. But this is just being, again, going back to being a football coach, I have to be truthful. And the truth of the matter is, they're a great team. They just beat Bayern Munich at the Etihad, 3-0. And now you beat Bayern Munich with how many goals? And now you go and, take on Arsenal, which is still the top of the Premier League, and beat them 4-1 at the Etihad. As we speak, Arsenal has 75 points, played 33 games, 5 games to go. And Manchester City, of course, played 31 games. That's 2 less than Arsenal's 33, but they have 73 points. So they have the potential to finish, as we said before, as 94 points, but we only have the potential to win with 90 points. If we win every single game from now till the end of the season, that's 15 points on top of 75, makes it 90 points. That's our maximum. Their maximum, again, after them 73 now, they have 7 to go times 3 points. If they win it, 21 points. And 21 plus 73, that's 94 points. So anyways, it's very difficult for me to also, as someone now that's looking at both teams and what they got and what they're doing currently and how they're trending, it's very difficult to see Arsenal winning the Premier League this season, 2022 and 2023. Because, again, of the flying City and now the points difference and also the way the team is trending. The team is going from, bad to worse, I would say. The last 4 games, Arsenal's completely collapsed, starting at Liverpool. After Liverpool, we did the same thing at West Ham, the worst at Southampton, the last. And now Man City. We get beat that way. It's 4-1. We're the Premier League, leaders. We're the Premier League leaders. We cannot go to any stadium in the world not play with heart. And that's what I saw. The difference was that Arsenal did not play with heart. So Arsenal started with Ramsdale in the back, and we started 4 on paper, as we always show. Zinchenko left back. Next to him was Gabriel, Rob Holding, and then Ben White. And yes, I went this way, Rob Holding, because unfortunately, defensive mistakes caused us the game. 4 goals in this game. Pure defensive mistakes. Anyways, in front of them was Granit Xhaka, Partey, and Odegaard. And the three up front, Gabriel Jesus through the middle, Gabriel Martinelli was on the left-hand side, and Bukayo Saka was on the right side. Now, that's how Arsenal started, and those are great players, excellent players. Those players should not get beat 4-1, but they will always get beat 4 and 5 and 6 if they don't play. It's something that, the goal came even from a defender, from Rob Holding, that didn't do really good in defending, but went and scored. But if you don't play, and if you don't show up, that maybe is one or two players. But the difficulty that I'm, having in this very game, Man City game, a lot of Arsenal players didn't do good. Gabby Jesus did the best in the front. He did the best he could, and we'll see him between 3 and 4 and 5 Man City players. That means he doesn't have any outage. Nobody's running with him. But he will turn and go and try to take him on. Failed a couple of times, but still dragged John Stones with him a couple of times here and there. So he dragged also, what's his name? Ruben Diaz. So he did something. But Bukayo Saka, ghost. Martinelli had to be substituted. 59 minutes. Trossard came in. Nothing. Martinelli did nothing. And again, captain that I rely on, that the team relies on, Martin Odegaard. Nothing. There's just nothing. He did nothing. I can't, going through the game, I can't see, or I didn't see, and I watched the game, unfortunately, the whole game I watched with you live here, and I watched it again for more, analytics and analysis. And it's tough to see that. It's tough to see us not doing what we need to do to get a win. To win what? The Premier League. Premier League. You played 33 matches, 5 left. That's not what I wanted to see from Arsenal. Same with Thomas Partey at the beginning of the game, was lost, was moving very slowly. City moves quick. They go exploit spaces. Hey, get the ball. Okay, move the ball. Let's go. Next, this, that. Move the ball up front. Go sides. Okay, sides didn't work. Come back with it. Keep it with us. Go through the middle. Boom. Passing with Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland, out of this world. But you also have to defend that. You can still hold City if you defend them the right way. Put 2 on Haaland, not just 1. Because obviously in attack, they're not attacking. The attackers didn't do the good work. The wingers didn't do the good work. You left Gabby Jesus by themselves, but these guys didn't even defend. I understand if you couldn't, fulfill your duty going forward, then do it, defend with your team. Unfortunately, these players, Martinelli and Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard, and even, to an extent, Granit Xhaka, maybe because he was ill, and Thomas Partey, and Zinchenko, all these players did not do good. Gabriel in the back, not great. Benny White, mistakes. They're worried about fights. Are they not fit as City? So the whole team not doing well? I understand if it's one player. I understand if it's 2 players. But the whole team, I have a problem with that. Hey, listen, City is unplayable. They'll point out what's wrong with you as the other team playing them. And again, I talked about it from someone that doesn't love this badge or someone that's analyzing the game. But hey, listen, I got to go back and tell you, it is what it is. We have to move forward somehow. So what we need to focus about is what happens next. What happened in that City game is the same that happened in Liverpool, Southampton, and West Ham. We did not have heart through the middle. We didn't have players that are playing cohesively together, trying to create solidarity for the team. And that's what the great Arsene Wenger always taught us, that solidarity makes a whole lot of difference because it can keep you together. You don't have to concede. It's tough for Arsenal Football Club. It's tough for Arsenal Football Club fans to see this. I'm one of those disappointed fans that we are going to end up where we're going to end up out of everything. Didn't win anything, no trophies whatsoever, and we're just a runner-up for the Premier League and going to Champions League next year, which Arsenal should be all the time, so I don't consider it a trophy. However, with that being said, it is what it is. Hard luck, Arsenal, and hopefully next game, Chelsea at the Emirates, That's May 2nd. On Tuesday, they come to play us at the Emirates. And that's all we have to concentrate and focus on right now is that very game. How do you pick up the players, Mikel Arteta? How do you lift them up? How do you really get personal with them and remind them that they play for such an amazing club? It's just how thankful are they for the opportunity playing for this club. It's really, really an important thing to remember. You play for Arsenal Football Club. You got to give it 120%. We love the club. We love the players no matter what. They're our team. However, it sometimes goes in your favor and sometimes goes against you. It went against us tremendously in the past 4 games now. But I also believe that we have a whole lot to do with that. We lost our hunger. Our motivational level is very low, all-time low towards the end of the season. Unexperienced Mikel Arteta, we know he was never in this situation. Those players with him also were never in this situation versus the experienced Man City, the players and the manager that went through this before, and some of them actually won titles before with Pep Guardiola. So it was obvious the difference in that very game. Didn't want to see it that obvious as an Arsenal fan, but hey, that's life. It is what it is. We go on to Chelsea next. We got to beat them. They're losing every game with Frank Lampard. So hopefully we do not, continue that trend for them. Let's go on and take on Chelsea at the Emirates and beat them. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And thank you very, very much for watching Arsenal Fan TV America. We'll see you next episode.